his district bothered to call him up and ask questions, which would have been a smart thing to do, so you find out where he stands. But,
instead, all the restaurant...
He read his speech. All he did was,
read his speech,
Exactly.
And instead, people came on and promote their own stuff, but they didn't care about him, basically. And he was a Democrat, and he lost to a Republican.
Well, look, one thing I do remember many people saying that when they needed somebody, he was there for them. Okay, which, you have to give him kudos to him for that. Because
Lou Simon, his name was.
Lou Simon, yeah. And, he was there for the people. He knew that he was there to serve and service the people. And, no problem was too small for him to get involved,
But whatever, it didn't work. And that's past history. Even though Lou Simon sounds like a good name for either a music composer or a politician. It has that ring to it.
Yeah, it does. You're right about that. It does.
Yeah,
but once
Neil
again...
Simon, Lou Simon,
646-595-3275. Give us a call. I think it's a good time to put on another song, which may bring us almost up until the end of the show.
Well, let's see what this is.
Is this... no, it's not.
That's it. Always stand up and salute.
Yeah, I'm standing there. Did not get a good night's sleep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the second part was. I know what the first part was. Excuse me, I got to put something else on.
A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you while he screams, darling, I love you. away you fly. But on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Charlotte!
Huh?
Play the pianoforte!
Oh, yes, Charlotte, please do. Okay, but it's not going to be good. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heavens tremble above you while he is whispering,
Darling, I love you.
you say goodbye, away you fly. But on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely
Darling, I love you.
You say goodbye, away you fly. But on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, 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 lovely night.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a lovely night, a beautiful show tune. That was, again, as you probably know, my father-in-law passed away last week, and he loved show music. So I
Hey,
decided
listen,
to
show
play
me
that.
somebody who doesn't like show music. My mother and father loved show tunes.
And
you know.
also, Dr. Mark forgot he was doing a show,
Well,
I think.
I was just going to say, I have to humbly apologize. I was schmoozing, is the correct word, with Felix's son, and who's a great friend to my son, and one of both of their friends. I was talking to him about his kids, and I just forgot we were doing a show, so you have my apologies.
But there is an excuse. Mark does have a short-term memory problem. It's called I don't care. No, I'm teasing.
Well, that's okay. Short-term memory. I'm a short person, so it figures I
Exactly.
would have a short memory.
Oh, look at this. Bring in that mirror.
Oh, no. 7 years of bad luck? I don't think so.
I hope he doesn't crash while during the show. That'd
Hey,
be a hell
listen,
of a noise.
that goes for everybody. 7 years of bad luck is for everyone, so...
That's just a
You want help?
wives' tale.
Just stand it up against the wall.
Yeah. They're renovating our studios right now while we're doing the show.
That's right. That's right. We have our son's good friend is doing the electrical work. We're coming into the 21st century.
Yeah, right.
21st century just doesn't work for us, Felix. What can I tell you?
Go back to the 19th century.
Hey, we did better when we did smoke signals, let me tell you.
Hey, listen. The only problem with smoke signals is we did them at night and nobody could see them.
Well, I tried to use the black light, from the 60s, but even that didn't help.
Yeah, so
Even that didn't help.
We never could figure out why nobody saw our smoke signals.
But to recap, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say that it was a big weekend for Selma, and reminiscing as they walked across the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Not too many people know the history of the Edmund Pettus Bridge.
No.
Edmund Pettus was a Civil War general, obviously fighting for the Confederacy, who was instrumental in starting the Ku Klux Klan. Okay? And a lot of people also don't remember that after, the marches came across, they reached a certain point, and the Selma police set the dogs loose and the fire hoses, and it was just a terrible scene that a couple of weeks later, the people did manage to complete their journey, crossing the bridge and peacefully demonstrating to try to get the right to vote, which to me seems to be, I used to tell my students the most important thing, my students would complain or they would say something about their parents not voting. I even have arguments with my own children to a great extent. The most important right that you have, that people died for, was your right to vote. And it always starts on a very local, grassroots level.
That's true.
Because, you talk about president and congressman and senator, very important. But the bottom line is, who makes the most change for you is the people in your assembly district.
Yeah, the local guys.
The local people, the people that we send in New York, that we send to Albany. Okay, these are the people that make the most difference and will have the greatest impact.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of the show, we played a song, We Shall Overcome. And at the end of this show, we're going to play a song just as important. And Mark will understand once we turn it on, and after it's over with, we will say goodnight.
So for myself...
no, we'll say goodnight when the song's over.
Oh, okay.
Because the people